Hey Taylor, how you doing, man?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Here in Miami, sunny day after two rainy, pretty rainy days, and I see that there in Michigan is a wonderful day.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's about 70 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful day to get out and explore.
Okay, great. You're gonna do some motocross?
I am. I'm going to get some practice in this morning. Hard working.
Hard working, I know, I know. Tell us, what do you do for Jeep? I mean, I know that you are exterior designer, but in the case of the Gladiator, is one of your children, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Gladiator was one of the first projects I worked on, and it really starts as a sketch, and then we work through the clay models, and then work with our extended engineering team, and it's a team effort to get this thing on the road. And so it's something I've been working on for many years, and really excited about to finally see out on the road.
Do you use the Gladiator every day?
Every day. It's my daily driver, and I love it.
Okay, that's a nice car for every day. I have one in my garage waiting for me, and I mean we are relaxing the stay at home orders here in Florida as well. Then I'm gonna go to do a nice drive. I expect before the weekend.
There you
Tell me,
go. That'll be fun.
we are there now seeing some images
Yeah.
of the new Mojave, which is the unit that we have the fortune to test drive this week. Tell me how do you think the Mojave changed the offer in the Gladiator? We already have the Rubicon, of course, with the trail rated capabilities. What the Mojave is adding to the offer?
So the Mojave is really adding another personality to the Gladiator lineup. You know, the Gladiator is all about personality. From your Overland for the guy who wants ultimate luxury and mid-sized truck, to the Rubicon for the guy who wants to do hardcore rock crawling and off-roading, and now to the Mojave for the guy who wants to get out in the desert and go fast and go explore and maybe take his bikes with him and find some cool spots and have fun doing it.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, I'm willing to find some sand around Miami, but I don't think I'm gonna be so lucky. Maybe some mud.
Yeah, need to find a good beach that you're allowed to drive on.
Yes, yes. I have to go to Daytona. That's the
Yeah,
closest
there you
place
go.
to go. And talking about that, that's the lifestyle of Jeep. Tell us about what make a Jeep so cool these days, and also from the point of view of the exterior designer, how do you take advantage of this lifestyle culture? I mean, I always compare the power of the Jeep brand with the power of Harley Davidson. I know those are two powerful brands, but it's more than than a truck, right?
Oh, absolutely. Jeep, Jeep stands for a unique lifestyle. It's more than a car. It's a statement. It lets everyone around you know that, hey, I'm adventurous. I want to get out and explore. I may want to take my friends and my family. I want to go find somewhere cool to explore. And with the Jeep, when you're on your road trips, you might be able to even find destinations while going to your end destination. It's like a multifunctional tool. It's like a Swiss Army knife or a really cool watch. It's there to fit into your life and help you and guide you and let you have fun doing your daily tasks. The Jeep brand, it's this attainable lifestyle accessory that's there to help you and guide you along the way.
Where are you right now? I see a Honda there, CR.
Yep, CRF 450.
Oh,
Uh,
great.
I am at one of my local tracks that I like to go to and practice a couple days a week and really hone in my skills on the bike. But the cool part about the truck is I drove the truck on the track to get to the spot I wanted to park. Like it again, it's there to help me get to where I want to go.
Are you driving a Mojave or are you driving a Rubicon?
I have a Gladiator Sport, so
Okay.
like I said earlier, the Gladiator is all about personalities, and the Overland and the Rubicon, the Mojave, all are hints at personalities. But the Sport's really the blank canvas that lets you put your own personality from the very beginning on it. So that's what I did.
Yeah, I think the Mojave is about to be at the dealerships. We have the 305 as well. That is a special
Yep.
version for the people in Florida. And those projects were part of your team there at Jeep, right?
Oh, of course. Yep.
Okay. And why to create a Jeep, a Gladiator, a pickup truck that can be fast in the sun?
Again, I think it's the extension of the Gladiator, the models. The Mojave is really meant to get out on the dunes and go fast and explore, but it inspires confidence while you're doing it. I mean, it's got a lot of really unique features that some of the other Gladiators in the lineup don't have. It sits a little higher. It's got really good maneuverability and ground clearance. It's got great traction. It lets you lock the rear axle and four wheel high, which is unique to the Mojave for that high speed capability when you're off roading.
That's great. I absolutely wanna try that. I did Jeep Jamboree for a while in Mexico, and always my, I mean, I was super lucky, but I'm enduro rider as you. I mean, not as you, but but I do my best. And going fast with the Jeep was always that I want to do, and
Yeah,
I want.
it was kind of the missing link, and now we have it, which is super exciting. I think it's be very successful for the Jeep brand. It's almost like the off-road SRT.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. And how when we talk about that you can go fast, how fast you can go with this Mojave?
So with the Mojave, in comparison to the Rubicon, we changed the gear ratio in the transfer case. So, for instance, in four-wheel low and a Rubicon, you're limited to about 32 miles an hour. Where in the Mojave in four-wheel low, it lets you travel up to speeds of over 50 miles an hour. So it's really there, again, to inspire confidence and make you feel safe and comfortable while traveling at high speeds and having a great time.
That's amazing. And most of the work was done in the suspension system, right? Those beautiful fog shocks are pretty well prepared for that situation, right?
Yeah, so the Mojave has a 2.5 inch diameter Fox shock with a remote reservoir to keep that suspension cool while it's traveling at high speeds through the desert. It's really meant to push it to the limits. It has hydraulic bump stops. I mean, it's dialed to travel at high speeds through the desert. And even in the front, there's a unique skid plate that's meant to support the vehicle if it were to get into any difficult situations.
You know, I'm pretty jealous of you because you're doing enduro now, and I put a picture of my little bike. No, it's my kid's bike in front of the Mojave, I'm gonna try to do something this weekend because that's the moment when you see someone having fun off road. You have to do it absolutely.
Absolutely.
Tell me, how is a daily life? We know we are living in a very special moment, but we were talking about the creativity, and the creativity doesn't stop. The factories were stopped because of the pandemic, and we know that the Toledo plant in Michigan, where the Mojave is produced, is going to be reopening next week, and probably we got the Mojaves at the dealership very soon. But tell me, how is the daily life of a designer in Jeep?
The daily life has changed quite a bit. It's a lot different. Obviously, I'm working from home, so um, it's a unique situation, but it's at the same time, it's kind of fun. It's a nice change of pace. I'm getting more time to sit and sketch and really explore where I think the brand can go in the future. I get out in my Jeep and I go explore almost daily and try to inspire creativity. So I'm getting to do some of those things that I don't always get to do when we're in the office. And it's been a really nice change of pace, to be honest with you.
Yeah, how is the teamwork these days? Because I can suppose that you have a lot of back and forward with ideas, and if you can tell us something about what you're working in these days for the next generation of Gladiator, for example.
Well, you and I both know that that's a secret, but you know, working from home, it has its challenges. You know, I don't have the hands-on capability that we do when we're in the office. You know, a lot of designing cars is done with clay models, for instance, and that's something that we still value very strongly. You need that human touch on a car, like carving away at the clay, to really get the emotion in the vehicle. So that's something we're still working through. A lot of our work up to this point has been digital, but once everything opens back up, I'm sure we'll be back in working on our clay models pretty soon.
What's the part of the Gladiator, and especially of this new Mojave version, that make you prouder?
You know, for me and the Mojave, my favorite part is the coming at you down the road appearance. On the Mojave, it's got a unique hood with a forward-facing hood scoop. And as I mentioned, it has a unique skid plate that's bright silver. And then the Mojave has orange accents all throughout the vehicle. So when it's coming down the road, that down the road view, you're instantly going to know it's different than the rest of the Gladiator lineup. You're going to say, hey, once you get used to it, that's the Mojave. I can see it coming. And to me, that's the special part about the vehicle.
That's great. And tell me, Taylor, for example, if we compare this desert rated with the, I mean, pretty well known trail rated, what's the main difference?
So the desert rated, again, stands on 5 key points. It's traction, it's stability and control, it's maneuverability, ground clearance, and desert prowess. So all these things are what makes the Mojave unique and special.
Okay, that's great. I have here with me a very special gift signed by you.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. This is the advantage of working home. You have everything that you like, pretty handy. And
That's
I mean,
cool.
I remember the presentation of the new Gladiator pretty well, and I'm missing the introduction of the Mojave, because I know you guys, you should bring us to a nice dune and a nice desert to test it. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. Taylor, I don't wanna get more time of your training today. You are a lucky guy. I have also here my beautiful Mojave waiting for me, and
There you go.
thank you very much, and I hope we see each other pretty soon. That will be nice news for everybody.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your time, and enjoy your ride.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Drive safe. Thank you.
Bye.